Today, Mittens and I are taking apart the duck blind. We picked this up a couple of years ago. It's been on a couple journeys. We're going to refine some of the details on it. We had some blind grass that's been falling out while we're packing it to and from our hunting spot and throw it in the back of the truck, and it's falling out. And we're going to see if we can get rid of that issue today and kind of get us ready for duck season. I've had this blind tucked away. And I've no more and pulled it out, and we've had pieces falling out. So this is what we're trying to stop from happening.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time rebuilding this blind in the field.
Absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
We'll pick up all them loose pieces.
Oh, so pick up the whole blind? Got it.
Right.
Problem is we do this in the field too. You got a Sharpie? Yeah, don't worry.
Mark it back.
Yeah. Put a big B on the top center. Right here somewhere.
Put the F on the front.
Yeah.
So I did. We got the blind put up, but just to reiterate the issue that we were having, this is what we'd run into every time we took the blind out. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna find a way to really get this to not have this issue anymore. I'm trying to figure out if I want to re-zip tie all these or not.
Like the grass itself?
Yeah.
I think that'll be fine.
Right. Our beautiful blind. Voila! I believe it's an Avian XG blind, but don't quote me on that. It's been a couple years since it was purchased. The reason that I went with the G blind was, if you watch our October hunt, you can see how fidgety not only me but everyone else is while we're out duck hunting.
Yeah, we're very
ADD. And it's one of those, just giving us that little bit of extra cover from overhead is what I was hoping for. So from here, we're gonna rip the rest of this out, clean it up, probably give it a little wash, and then put it all back together. All right, we'll rip it all down.
Well, cool.
The material that we're using is from Blind Grass Camouflage Systems. I get paid 100 or a couple $100 for a 40-pound box, which did 3/4 of this. a little on the heavier side. Picked up a second box to fill it in and, you know, kind of work this a little bit better. So. Hey, how do you tone those windows feel?
That feels a little tight, but
Oh, it's 4-man blind. So.
yeah.
That one's extra open.
Yeah.
What about this last one?
Feels pretty open. How many strands?
Grab 4 at a time.
Are we doing kind of uneven?
Yeah, you can.
Or is it good just doing it?
So it's 4, and then maybe about halfway.
Up?
Yeah, and then you get that in there. Alright, we got the duck blind done. Now, all we gotta do once we get to the field is kind of blend in a little bit better than what we are, but we got all the cover and necessities to kind of get us by with minimal amount of work in the field. One of my favorite parts to this, we went through and made windows. So when we got 4 guys in here, we got 4 guys. We got 2 guys in here. You know, we can help break up some of that looking in that we personally have because of all the finickiness that we are in the blind. But
this is a lot better than doing all of this in the field and watching a watch going, oh, shooting time's in 5 minutes.
that's true, and we ran into it last year quite a bit.
Yeah.
So this was us trying to take
Get ahead of the
preventative-
game. Yeah.
preventative measures for getting ahead.
Yep.
So hopefully you like it. This is kind of our first fun task that we have. One of these days, hopefully, we'll make it downstate, and we got a buddy. We got to revamp his whole duck blind situation that he's got going on. That'll be a fun one to show everyone if we ever make it there. But
Right.
until then,
Yeah.
this is our portable duck blind, and
It looks a lot better than it did.
for sure. So, if you like it, of course, like the video, subscribe to catch more of our content, and leave a comment on what your thoughts are.